Hello everyone, our lesson objective is to be able to find missing angles in a triangle. Now these angles are also involving exterior angles. Now let's take a look at example 1. Now 120 is an exterior angle. Why is it called an exterior angle? Simply means because it is outside. The angle is outside of the shape. Now whatever angle that's inside, we would call this as an interior angle. So this is an interior angle and this is an interior angle. But anything that comes outside, right beside the interior angle, and it's outside of the shape, then we call it as exterior angle. Now we must know this rule that when interior angle, we plus exterior angle, it is 180. Why? Because it's actually on a straight line. And we do know that straight line is 180. Now, in order for us to find the x, we first need to find what is this interior angle first. Let's put that as a now. Okay, let me find out what a is. Now we know that this both now adds up to 180. So what is a? 180 minus 120. So that would be 60 degrees. So now we find out that that's 60 degrees. And from our previous exercise, we do know that a triangle would sum up to 180. So which means that x plus 60 plus 40 would be 180. Let's find out how much 60 and 40 adds up to. So that will be 100. That equals to 180. So what is x? So we take 180 minus 100. So x is 80 degrees. Okay, let's take a look at this example. Now, again, this is an exterior angle. But this exterior angle is slightly different because this is a reflect angle. But we know that if we add those exterior angle and this interior angle, it forms a circle. Or it comes to a complete whole round. And we know that one complete whole round is equivalent to 360 degrees. So let us find out what this is. Again, I'm going to name this as A. So A is 360 minus 295. So that would give us 65 degrees. Now, if we look at this example very closely, or this triangle very closely, it has two sides that are the same. And because it has two sides the same, which means it has two angles that are the same, we call these as isosceles triangle. So which two angles are the same? This angle and this angle, which means this is also 65 because we did find out that A is 65. So what is x then? So x would be 180 minus the other two angles. So that would be 50 degrees. So x is 50 degrees. Now let's have a look at this example. Now this is slightly different because it's involving parallel lines. So which are the parallel lines here now? If you can see, this and this is a parallel line. So we can apply the concept of parallel line, angles in a parallel line. Okay, now if we look at this closely, right, we can form a C here now. Okay, so a C or a U. Now that tells us that all of these angles here and this angle here are interior angle. And so we can see that x plus 68 plus 59 is 180 degrees. So if you remember the rule of C or U, now that's parallel. So the angle that's inside, the both angles that's inside, when we add them together, it becomes 180. So we are applying the same rule here. So we take this x, we plus with both this angle, 68 and 59, that gives us 180. So let's find out what is 68 plus 59 first. So x plus 127 degrees equivalent to 180 degrees. So what is x? So x would be 180 minus 127. So that would be 53 degrees. Let's take a look at this example first. Now there are two exterior angles here, which is 150 and x. Okay, first let's find out the interior angle of this first. Let's name this as B. So B would be 180 minus 150, that would be 30. Okay, and then we find out what this is. So let's name this as C. So C is 180 again, because it's a straight line, minus 72, that would be 108. Now, if we know B and C, we can easily find out what this is. Now that is, let's name this as A. So A would be 180 minus 30 minus 108. That would be 42 degrees. Now we know that A is 42. Since we know A is 42, we can easily find out what x is. So x is 180 minus 42 degrees is equivalent to 138 degrees. And that should be our answer. Now here is your task for today. Please complete the questions that I have circled here for you. So you have 6 questions altogether. Complete this in your red exercise book showing full working. Once you're done, check your answers. I will share the answers on Google Classroom. So thank you and have fun.